It is that home improvement time of year, and one of the biggest changes you can make to the exterior of your house is new siding. We caught up with Suburban Construction on a job in Bettendorf. I sometimes think of siding as makeup for a house. The cosmetic foundation. Is that right?
I don't know anything about makeup, Paula. So I do know about siding, windows, and doors.
Well, I mean, look what these guys are doing here. It looks like they're putting a nice coat of foundation over on the underneath, which was getting old and ugly.
Sure, absolutely. Houses get worn. You know, they get old. They're outside, okay? Yeah. So the weather starts to beat on them a lot, and we want to make sure that they look nice and new. One way of doing that is adding new siding to your house. You can get a brand new house without having to pack a single box or a bag to move. So what we're doing right now is Jesse is measuring around a window, and we're getting ready to add a panel to kind of go around the window there. He's already got the J channel there.
J channel?
J channel, correct. The J channel is right next to his hand here. It's in the shape of a J, and that's what the siding fits into.
Okay.
This homeowner requested white J channel because, in her words, she wanted chunky monkey white.
Chunky monkey?
Yep, around her windows. So she wanted a nice, thick white accent around her windows.
Sure, for the trim to really stand out.
And to really pop with the nice wind smokes siding here. So.
Now, you told me this house was built in the 60s.
Yep.
So what is that originally that they had then when they built it?
We have masonite siding, and what we do is we add a ½ inch of insulation over top of the siding first.
Oh, insulation.
So not only are you updating the look of your home, but you're adding insulation as well to make it more energy efficient. And so a lot of folks are after that energy efficiency along with the maintenance-free aspect of the vinyl siding on the outside.
Vinyl siding. Now,
correct.
Can you still get aluminum? How many other kinds are there now?
You can get aluminum. You can't get very many options in aluminum. Steel and vinyl are probably the most prevalent in the industry today. Steel, you'll lay a little flatter. You'll have less noticeable seams, and it will hang a little straighter. Vinyl is what most people use. It's very forgiving, easier to service. So you can pop off a piece of vinyl halfway down the wall and service it if it gets cracked or something like that. Steel, you actually have to take down the whole wall. It's like a puzzle piece because it doesn't snap back into place like vinyl does.
Around the front of the house now, when's a good time to replace? Let's say I want to sell the house. Give it a brand new look for sure.
We have a lot of folks that ask us that question. You got to find a way to make your house appealing on the market. Okay.
Sure.
Having an old looking house is not a good way to sell. Okay. You want to take the cards out of the buyer's hands also. What do I need to do as a buyer to this home to make it look the way I want? So if the siding's already done, you know, I don't have to ask for money off the selling price of the house.
And how do you know when it's time to replace it? It's just when you just don't like the look anymore, it looks dated, old, worn out?
That's one. The dated look is one. Another one is you need to walk around your house a lot and make sure everything's going well on the outside. A lot of times this wood will rot. So when it starts to rot away and you start having water issues, that's a good time to update the look and make your house a little more energy efficient as well.
See that difference between that nice rich gray and the older white stuff? Yeah, that's Suburban Construction, and they do the windows, siding, and doors. Darren and his crew.